cancer journey. Welcome back to my vlog about fertility problems during and after having testicular cancer and secondary brain tumours. Welcome back to the vlog if you've been following it from the start, or just welcome if this is your first time watching. If you are new to the vlog, then you'll probably find it best to go to the end of the video. There's a link for the full playlist for this vlog, and if you follow it from the beginning, I guarantee you it'll benefit you so much more. Also, if I could ask you to subscribe and change the little bell notification to all, you'd be helping me so much. I keep saying this, I can reach a wider audience the more engagement I get on the YouTube channel. So yeah, any engagement, thumbs up, thumbs down, let me know what I'm doing right, let me know where I'm going wrong, because then I can get better and give you better content, which is what I want to do, is give you the best content that I can. With all that being said, let's get on with the video. So just to recap, in the last video I talked about us losing the baby and how we tried to just sort of carry on as if nothing had happened and basically dealt with it in completely the wrong way. We didn't have any choice other than to try and carry on as best we could without any support. But I can tell you now, the one thing that I've realised doing this vlog is that it was the worst thing that we possibly could have done is it just not talking about it between ourselves, with the doctor, reaching out for help. So if you're in this position, reach out, email me. I'm here to talk. I want to support. So me and my partner, we were really battling on and trying to get our thinking back into the mindset that we weren't going to be able to have children. For me, it was a completely terrifying time because I've not only lost the baby, but I was terrified that I was going to lose my partner. I really didn't know where things were going to go. I tried to keep it all to myself to save any arguments or any confrontation, but really that caused more problems in the long run. We were both doing everything we could possibly do to not talk about it and to pretend like it never happened. Well, one evening, as things started to sort of settle down a little bit, I remember I cooked dinner, my partner had a shower, we got all chilled out, and we were watching a film, and one thing led to another, and we became intimate that night, which it was just spontaneous and very, very random because we hadn't been close at all since it had happened. I'll spare you all the details and that. Anyway, it was about a week later, and my partner started to get sick again, and I was really concerned that it was to do with her health and like not looking after, not eating properly and things like that, and just the whole thing that had happened. I didn't know what to think. I was worried about her physical health. I did try to get her to go to the doctors, but she's very stubborn, and she wouldn't go. But I don't know whether that was out of fear, really. Like I said, we never really talked. It wasn't until one day I was cooking something that I'd cooked previously when she was pregnant, and the smell was making her sick, and she was being sick again when I cooked that food. So instantly, part of me, a little seed planted in my head that maybe she was pregnant again. So I decided that I was going to risk it and get a load of pregnancy tests from the pharmacy again. At this point, I was kind of terrified that they were going to say no, and also I was terrified that they were going to say yes and that the same thing would happen again and all this pain would be made so much worse. I'm pretty sure that I hid them for a few days just to make sure that it wasn't a bug or anything. But it didn't pass, and I decided to brave it and get the pregnancy tests from their hiding place and give them to my partner, which I was terrified about, because I was terrified of her reaction and what she would think if I gave them to her, and would she do that, what, like, there was so much racing through my head, it's hard to explain. I can remember being terrified to just even mention the word pregnant, let alone give her a load more pregnancy tests. But I had to do it. The signs were there, and although we'd gone through the pain we'd gone through, we did have that intimacy, and there was a chance, and it all pointed in the direction that she was pregnant again. The fear was unbearable when I gave her the tests. My hands were sweaty, my chest was tight, I was panicking. I just didn't know what to think at this point at all. I don't think either of us did. When I gave her the test, she looked completely baffled. She looked totally confused as to what I was on about when I chucked these tests down and said, "Babe, I think you might be pregnant again." And that took a lot for me to say that. And I think for her, it took a lot for her to accept it as well. Even though she seemed surprised, she didn't seem shocked. So I think that deep down she'd been thinking the same thing as me and was scared to say anything out of fear of causing argument, upset and things like that, because we were going through such a traumatic time. We didn't need any more stress adding to it. So bravely she went off and she went and did these tests. But I sat there absolutely terrified that I had done the wrong thing and that they were going to come back saying negative and that she was actually unwell because of being anemic from losing. But I just thought all sorts of things. My head was racing and everything that could possibly have come into my head came into my head at that point within seconds. But how wrong was I? So she'd been in the bathroom for quite a long period of time, and I really started to think that it was bad news. And then she came out and my heart sank. I felt sick. I had butterflies in my stomach and I just thought the worst. But her face lit up and she said, "They've came back positive." Our heads were completely blown away at this point. Like, I mean, completely blown away. We were thinking, oh my God, what if the same thing happens again? Then there was like the hope side that was thinking, come on, this has got to be this has got to mean something. This has got to be right this time. This has got to work out. This means something. And it just felt totally different to the first time as well. That's all for today's video. I'll get into it more in next Wednesday's video, so make sure you watch it. I guarantee you that you're going to start believing in hope after these next few videos. And miracles as well. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure. That's all from me today, but you can catch my positive quote on Mondays, and till the next video, remember, stay strong in here as well, yeah? Peace out, everyone.